Welcome to another episode of Bare Bones Budget, where we go over all things budget in hopes to becoming financially literate and free. If you are new here, welcome. I am a registered nurse. I am in debt, and I am on a single income. On this channel, we will cash stuff will paycheck to paycheck budget using a zero based budget. And if those are things that you're interested in, please stick around and subscribe. If you're coming back, hey, welcome back. I appreciate you coming by to check up on me and see how I'm doing. I really appreciate it. And lastly, I just want to thank every person who has subscribed. I am finally at 100 subscribers. It is overwhelming. I never thought that any person would subscribe, but I appreciate it. Everyone that has been so kind in the comments, uh, with the encouragement and suggestions, I really appreciate it. So, today I just want to talk about a few things or a couple of things that is on my heart or is kind of heavy on me just a little bit, just about my budget. So, uh, just a little background. I have tried to budget before using the cash stuffing method. I did it about a couple of years ago, and I got lost and I didn't stick to it. So I have kind of this fear that I'm gonna end up doing the same thing, and I don't want to do that. I have been working in the last 2 weeks at my full time job, and we got paid this Friday, which is June 2nd, and I got a little bonus. And I've been so excited because I finally have money. I, I have not been working for the last 2 months essentially, and there was some things that I need to catch up on or that are coming up pretty fast, and I needed to go ahead and pay for them to get those out of the way. So it's just not it's never a good feeling playing catch up, and I'm trying to get back leveled, if you will. So the money that I have left over, I want to either pay all of the bills that I have left for the month of June, or I could divvy up the funds that I have left over some bills and some sinking funds. I guess for me, the struggle I'm having is I usually like to have a clean slate. So typically, what I would do before is I would take the first check of the month and I would pay all of my bills no matter when they were due. I just wanted them to all be taken care of. And then the second paycheck of the month, I would take that and I would pay the rent. If I had any leftover funds from either paycheck, I never really budgeted it out per se. I would just say, hey, I have $500 from this check or $500 from the second check, and there it's mine, and nobody's not going to tell me anything. And obviously, I'm in the situation that I'm in now because of that. So I want to be more cognizant and more aware of my money and where it's going. So that's why I'm doing this now, this budgeting now. So, but I'm feeling kind of apprehensive because I don't want to fall into a trap again of getting way ahead of myself. I have this big grand goal of paying off my debt, but I want to do it so fast, and the plan that I have might not work. So it's essentially the fear of not trusting myself and the fear of not being responsible enough with my funds. So I was wondering if any of you felt that way when you were starting out with your budget? Have any of you experienced what if this is not going to work, or the apprehension and not trusting the process, if you will? I know sometimes I could be a little bit hard on myself and a little bit, uh, kind of harsh. It's just, I just feel like I want to do it right, and I want to do it right the first time and not have to do this feeling of, or feel this feeling of catching up again and asking for help and so on and so forth. I want to go about it the right way. Now, all that to say, um, the reason why I do like having a clean slate is I was thinking that if I paid all the bills for June, then I could take that second paycheck that we get in the next couple of weeks to throw more at my debt. If you haven't watched my debt confession video, I will link it down below so you can take a look at that and see how much that I'm in and the way I plan to get out. But anyway, that is what I was thinking. That take care of everything, second paycheck, we'll start throwing it at debt, and we can even go ahead and pay the rent if it is looking like uh, that's a good idea as well. But I want your opinion first. So in the next clip, I will go ahead and insert what I have left and what it'll look like if I paid everything. Okay, you guys, so here's what I have left from my bonus that I received. So I have $2,296.76. The things that are highlighted were already taken care of, so I don't have to worry about those. But I went ahead and added up or subtracted everything that is left over to pay, and I have $646.38 left over if I were to pay all of my bills for June with this check. What I did was I went ahead and divvied out the $646. Um, I have a car maintenance appointment coming up next week, so I went ahead and put $250 to that. Groceries, we can put $150 just because, hey, we could put 3 things in the cart and it costs $100. Um, I have some home things coming up, like my lawn and pest control that are coming up this week, so I need to have money to cover those funds, and also some things coming up with my little one, and the rest I feel like I can just use it for gas for next week. Um, Another thing is my bills when they're due. Um, a majority, I would say about 90% of my bills are due on the second half of the month. Maybe like my whites, my water and my lights are due more in the mid month, uh, but most of them are due second half of the month. So that is why I generally just go ahead and pay everything, just because I cannot stand to look at it and say this is due on the 10th and this is due on the 12th, and I just rather get it all out the way. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys what my thought process was, and if you can align with it, or do you see another way I can go about it. um, I really appreciate your guys' input. So if you wouldn't mind, let me know your opinion, let me know your suggestions, and let me know your concerns even. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. You guys have an awesome rest of your day. And happy budgeting.